Hello everyone, this is Holly and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a 12 by 12 layout using a combination of papers and embellishments from 3 different kits that were in my stash. 2 are from Kitaholics kits and 1 is an advent calendar that I got from Crazy Craft Obsession. They were all very similar in colour and I decided to mash them together to make a larger kit. Off camera, I used a Fiskars hexagon punch to punch a whole heap of hexagons and added them to the page, cascading down from the top corner to the bottom corner. I tried not to put the same pattern papers together, but in some areas that just didn't happen. I sped this part of the video up 4 times as it took me a while to get them into position and stick them down using my ATG tape. I will say that this Fiskars hexagon punch has been one of the best investments I've made in my scrapbooking journey. I bought it at Spotlight many years ago. I can't remember what the size is, but it's a really good punch. I decided to use a pale blue background, which is just textured cardstock from Kmart. The photo I'm using today is of my daughter when we were at Sovereign Hill panning for gold. She really liked it. We did not, however, strike gold. She is only 3 and she did try to pan for gold herself, but the pan was just a little bit too heavy for her. I'm not sure why, but whenever I like to mount my photos on pattern paper, I always like to use 2 different sorts. For this one, I'm using a blue floral black background and an orange background paper as well. Another great investment has been my ATG tape runner. I've been without it for a few months now because getting the tape has been hard, but I did manage to purchase some and now I've got some more tape. It's making my scrapbooking a lot easier. Now that my photo has been mounted, I've decided to place the photo in the middle of the hexagons. When I first added them to the page, I didn't know where I wanted to put the photo, so I added them all the way down. If I knew where I wanted to put the photo, I would more than likely only put the hexagons where they would be seen and not under the photo. Just going through all of my embellishments that are a combination of Jen Hadfield and Paige Evans and some Pinkfresh Studio embellishments as well. I thought I might use this massive doily from my Kitaholics kit. Spoiler alert, it doesn't make it onto the page. I decided to go through my Cocoa Vanilla titles that I keep in a sandwich bag. They are from multiple different collections and they are the only things I really have left from each of their collections. I thought I might use Sunshine to start with. It didn't seem like a good idea because when we were panning for gold, there was no sunshine, just a little drizzle of rain. Once I found Good Times, I decided to go with that because we really were having a good time. At first, I considered putting the title to the side on the hexagons, but it got lost in the pattern, so I decided to put it at the bottom of the photos. Now I'm just trying to decide what embellishments to use and where to place them. I use a few floral embellishments because who doesn't love flowers? Sometimes I find to spend a lot of time fussing about where I want to put my embellishments. There are some people out there that just have this ability to make these awesome embellishment clusters, but mine just seem to take forever. And I'll put them on and take them off because I've decided that I just don't like them where they are. There was just also something about that doily I just didn't like. I think it covered up too much of the hexagons, so I took it off. So now I'm satisfied where all my embellishments are going to go. So now I'm going to glue them down with my art glitter glue. And then I realised that I hadn't actually stuck my photo down, so I'm going to use my ATG tape to stick that down and then glue the rest of the embellishments on. I'm also going to add some of those Jen Hadfield enamel stickers. They're in a star shape in the pink, and I'm just scattering them around the layout in various different places. I'm not sure where I've gone, but I think I've gone to look for another packet of those enamel shapes to put some hearts. I think I decide to put next to my title. I'm just going to scatter those around, and then I decide I might like to have a hanging pot on the top of the page there, but I don't like it, so it does not stay. Just going to glue down my title with some more of the art glitter glue, and I will be adding 3 enamel hearts to the side of the title. I always feel like my layouts are not done if they don't have a black doodly border. It just doesn't look right to me. I also thought the hexagons looked a little flat, so I decided to add some faux stitching onto each of them. I sped this part of the video up 16 times because it took a while to do all the stitching lines to each of the hexagons. And when that is completed, that will be my layout done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up and it would be great if you could consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.